Hello and welcome to the 22nd tutorial in the JavaScript Basics series, and in this tutorial we're going to look at the do-while loop. This tutorial assumes you've done tutorial 2. If you haven't, don't worry, there'll be a link in the description to the source code, or you may just want to do it from your own project. Also, there'll be a link in the description to the source code as usual to the code that we're going to make in this tutorial. So what is do-while loop? If you know what a while loop is, which you should if you've been following this tutorial series, a while loop is basically just a loop, sort of like a for loop, but it just has a condition statement. Anything that you need to initialize or declare or set, you do it before. Anything you need to change that sort of affects this condition, you do inside. The do-while loop is very similar, but the actual code inside the loop runs at least once. So the condition doesn't actually get checked until one pass has been made. Let's just show you how it works. You want to open up a text editor, then you want to open up the files from tutorial 2 in your text editor. All you're going to do is just get rid of this, and a do-while loop, you do curly braces, and then you put while at the end, and this is basically your condition. I'm just going to put I less than 5. I'm going to declare I up here, so var I equals 0, and inside we're just going to do I++, and we're going to do alert I. So if I go back and just open this in a web browser, there we go, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You might think this is the same as while loop because nothing's happened, but let's just change it so it technically isn't. And if we do while I is less than -1, if this was a while loop, a regular while loop, it will never get inside it because I is actually greater than -1. But it, by definition, will always do one pass. So if I just refresh it, it shows 0 because it will do one pass. It will do the first pass, then it checks the condition. This is something that you probably won't use a lot, but you'll get that one time where you really need it. A couple of months ago, I was just doing some development on a project, and I generally don't use do-while loops because it's something that in my point of view, was pointless. But I ended up using it because it just really suited what I needed to do. I needed to run one iteration, and then if that certain condition was true, instead of just trying to get a while loop or a for loop to do it, do-while was built specifically for it. So yeah, it's something that you probably won't use a lot, but it's there. That's it for do-while loop. If you have any questions, feel free to message us as usual. In the next tutorial, we're going to look at break statement. All the required links for the source code will be in the description. And as usual, thanks for watching.